Welcome back to Living Simpler with Amy Mewborn. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, we're going to talk about somatic healing, what it means, why it matters, and a few very simple somatic exercises you can start using right away. And I want to say this right from the beginning, somatic healing doesn't have to be weird, complicated, or hard to understand. At the simplest level, somatic healing means we're learning to listen to the body again. We're paying attention to the way stress, fear, sadness, overwhelm, and even old pain can show up in the body. Then we're using small, gentle practices to help the body feel safer. A lot of us have spent years trying to think our way out of stress. We try to talk ourselves into calming down. We tell ourselves, I'm fine. We tell ourselves it's not a big deal. We tell ourselves, just push through. And sometimes that works for a little while. We can keep going. We can get the work done. We can take care of everyone. We can hold it together. But the body keeps the score of what we keep pushing through. You might notice that in your shoulders. You might notice it in your jaw. You might notice it in your stomach. You might notice it in your chest. You might notice it in the way you hold your breath without even realizing it. You might notice it when you feel tired all day and then wide awake at night. You might notice it when you're snappy with the people you love, even though you don't want to be. You might notice it when your body feels tense, heavy, shut down, or just plain exhausted. That doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It means your body is trying to protect you. And this is such an important part of somatic healing. As we discussed in last week's episode about nervous system regulation, your body is always trying to help you survive. It's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to get your attention. Somatic healing helps us stop fighting the body and start working with it. The word somatic simply means body-based. So when we talk about somatic healing, we're talking about healing that includes the body. We're not just talking about our thoughts. We're not just talking about our mindset. We're not just talking about positive thinking. Those things can matter, of course. But somatic work reminds us that stress lives in the body too. Think about this for a second. When you're scared, your body reacts before your mind has time to make a plan. Your heart may beat faster, your breathing may change, your muscles may tighten, your stomach may feel upset, your body may want to run, fight, freeze, hide, please everyone, or just shut down. That's your nervous system trying to protect you. Now, here's where this gets really important. Sometimes the stress is happening right now. Maybe you have too much on your plate. Maybe you're in a hard season. Maybe money feels tight. Maybe your business feels heavy. Maybe your family needs a lot from you. Maybe your body has been through a lot. And sometimes the stress is old. It may be from something that happened years ago. It may be from a long season where you had to be strong, stay quiet, keep going, or take care of everyone else. Even when life looks better now, the body may still be living like it has to brace for the next hard thing. That is why somatic healing can be so powerful. It gives the body a new message. It says, you can soften now. It says, you can breathe now. It says, you are here in this moment. It says, we don't have to run from every feeling. It says, we can move through this slowly. And I want you to hear this clearly. Somatic healing does not mean forcing yourself to relive painful things. It does not mean pushing your body past what feels safe. It does not mean doing something intense because someone online said it was healing. Good somatic work should feel gentle, safe, and respectful of your body. If you have deep trauma, panic, or memories that feel too big to handle alone, please get support from a trained therapist or trauma-informed practitioner. There is nothing weak about getting help. You deserve support. Today, we're going to keep this simple. I want to give you basic body-based tools you can use in everyday life. These are small practices you can do at home, in your car, before a meeting, before bed, after a hard conversation, or any time your body feels like it needs help coming back to calm. And this is also why I love using simple daily tools inside the Living Simpler app. The app was created to help you build a calmer daily rhythm. It gives you a place to check in with yourself, track your habits, notice your patterns, and use simple tools for movement, calm, sleep, food, water, gratitude, and evening wind down. Somatic healing works best when it becomes part of your real life. The app helps make that easier. So let's start with the first somatic exercise. The first one is called orienting. This is one of the easiest ways to help your body remember where you are. When we're stressed, our mind can race into the future or replay the past, but the body needs help coming back to the present moment. Orienting is simple. You slowly look around the room you're in. You let your eyes move gently. You notice what you see. Maybe you see a window, a chair, a plant, a blanket, a picture on the wall, a cup of coffee, a lamp, your dog, your own hands. As you look around, you can say to yourself, I'm here. You can say, this is my room. You can say, today is a new day. You can say, in this moment, I'm safe enough to breathe. You don't have to make yourself feel perfectly calm. You're just giving your body information. You're telling your nervous system, look around. We're not in that old moment. We're here now. This is a beautiful practice to do in the morning before you pick up your phone. You can sit up in bed, look around the room, take a slow breath, and let your body arrive in the day. Then you can open the Living Simpler app and move into your morning rhythm from a calmer place. The second practice is hand on heart and belly breathing. This one is very simple, but it can feel so comforting. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. You don't have to press hard. Just let your hands rest there. Then breathe slowly. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, or just breathe in whatever way feels good. As you breathe, notice your hands. Notice the warmth. Notice the pressure. Notice that your body is right here with you. You can say, I'm here with myself. You can say, I don't have to rush. You can say, my body is allowed to soften. A lot of women spend the whole day outside of themselves. We're thinking about everyone else. We're solving problems. We're planning 10 steps ahead. This practice brings you back into your own body. It reminds you that you are a person who needs care too. You could do this before a meal to help your body shift into a calmer state for digestion. You could do it before bed as part of your evening routine in the Living Simpler app. You could do it when you feel anxious, rushed, or overstimulated. The third practice is called the body scan. This is where you slowly notice different parts of your body without trying to fix them. You might start with your feet. Notice your toes. Notice the bottoms of your feet. Notice where your feet touch the floor. Then move to your legs. Notice your hips. Notice your belly. Notice your chest. Notice your shoulders. Notice your arms. Notice your hands. Notice your neck, jaw, face, and head. The key is to notice without judging. You're not saying, my shoulders are so tight. What's wrong with me? You're saying, I notice my shoulders are tight. That's it. Just noticing. Sometimes awareness alone helps the body release a little. You might notice your shoulders drop. You might notice your jaw soften. You might notice your breath get deeper. And sometimes nothing big happens. And that's okay too. The goal is not to force a result. The goal is to rebuild the connection between you and your body. This is a really helpful practice to pair with symptom tracking or journaling in the Living Simpler app. You may start to notice patterns. Maybe your chest feels tight after a certain kind of meeting. Maybe your stomach feels upset when you skip meals. Maybe your shoulders are always tight after scrolling or working on your laptop too long. These patterns are helpful. They give you information. They help you take better care of yourself. The fourth practice is gentle shaking. Now, when I say shaking, I don't mean anything dramatic. A simple, gentle shake of the hands, arms, legs, or whole body. Animals do this naturally after stress. They shake it off. Humans often freeze it in. We clench, hold, tighten, and push through. You can stand up and gently shake your hands, then your arms, then your legs. Let it be easy. Let it be light. You can shake for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Then pause and notice how your body feels. This can be great after a stressful call, after a workout, after an argument, or when you feel that buzzy, anxious energy in your body. It gives your body a way to move some of that energy through. And again, this does not have to be a big production. You can do it in your bathroom. You can do it before you get in the car. You can do it while your coffee is brewing. Living simpler means we stop waiting for the perfect time and start using tiny moments that already exist in our day. The fifth practice is pushing against a wall. This is one of my favorites because it gives your body a sense of strength and support. Stand facing a wall, place both hands on the wall at shoulder height, then gently push into the wall. You don't have to strain, just press enough to feel your arms, shoulders, chest, and feet working. Take a slow breath while you push. Then release. Do that a few times. This can be helpful when you feel frustrated, tense, stuck, or powerless. Sometimes the body needs to feel its own strength. Sometimes stress gives us energy, but we don't know where to put it. Pressing into the wall gives that energy a safe place to go. You can also say something like, I can support myself, or I'm allowed to take up space, or I can handle this one step at a time. The sixth practice is the butterfly hug. Cross your arms over your chest and place your hands on your upper arms or shoulders, then gently tap one side, then the other. Left, right, left. Keep the taps slow and soft. This can feel very soothing. It gives your body a steady rhythm. It can help you feel more grounded when emotions feel big. You can do this sitting on the couch, before bed, or anytime you need comfort. You can also pair this with a simple phrase. I'm safe enough right now. I can slow down. I'm here. This feeling can move through me. Notice I said safe enough. Sometimes saying I am completely safe doesn't feel true to the body, but safe enough right now can feel more honest. Somatic healing is not about forcing fake thoughts. It's about giving your body a message it can believe. The seventh practice is humming. This one is so simple, and I love it because you can feel it in your body. Take a breath in, then hum as you breathe out. Let the hum be low and gentle. You might feel it in your lips, face, chest, or throat. Humming can be calming because it creates vibration in the body. It gives your nervous system a steady sound to follow. You can hum for a few rounds before bed, during your evening wind down, or when your mind feels too busy. You can also use calming sounds or frequencies inside the Living Simpler app as part of this same idea. Sound can help create a sense of rhythm, and rhythm is one of the ways the body finds calm. The eighth practice is grounding through your feet. This is perfect if you feel spacey, overwhelmed, or like you're living up in your head. Put both feet on the floor, press your toes down, then press your heels down. Notice the ground under you. Notice that something is holding you up. You can even say, the ground is beneath me. I'm here. I don't have to figure out everything right now. This is a great practice to do before a hard conversation or before you record a podcast, lead a meeting, teach a class, or walk into a room where you want to feel steady. It brings your attention out of the racing mind and back into the body. The ninth practice is slow neck and shoulder release. Many women carry stress in the neck and shoulders. We sit at computers. We hold our phones. We sleep tense. We lift our shoulders without noticing. So this practice is about moving slowly. Drop your shoulders down. Let your head turn gently to one side. Come back to center. Turn gently to the other side. Then roll your shoulders slowly. You can do a few shoulder rolls forward and a few backward. Keep it soft. No forcing, no big stretching, just gentle movement. As you move, breathe. You can say, I can soften. I can lower my shoulders. I don't have to carry everything in my body. This is a wonderful little reset during the day. You can even set a habit inside the Living Simpler app to remind you to take a quick body break. A few minutes can change the way you feel for the rest of the afternoon. The 10th practice is a simple evening release. Before bed, sit quietly for a minute and ask yourself, what am I still carrying from today? Maybe it's a conversation, maybe it's a worry, maybe it's a task you didn't finish, maybe it's an emotion you didn't have time to feel. Then write it down. You can write, I'm leaving this here for tonight. You can write, this can wait until tomorrow. You can write, I did enough for today. This is such a powerful evening practice because many women go to bed with the whole day still running through their body. We lie down, but we don't actually let the day end. The Living Simpler app has an evening routine called Living, and it's there to help you close the day with more peace. You can use it as a reminder that your body needs a signal that the work is done, the day is ending, and rest is allowed. Now, I want to talk about something really important. Somatic healing works best when we go slowly. Most high-achieving women want to do everything fast. We want the plan, we want the checklist, we want the result, we want to know exactly how many days until we feel better, but the body does not always heal on our timeline. The body heals through safety. It heals through trust. It heals through small repeated signals. It heals when we stop forcing and start listening. So if you try one of these exercises and you don't feel a huge shift, you didn't do it wrong. If you feel emotional, go gently. If you feel numb, that's information too. If your body feels resistant, respect that. You are building a relationship with your body. And just like any relationship, trust takes time. I also want to remind you that somatic healing does not replace medical care, therapy, or professional support when you need it. It can be a beautiful support, but if you're dealing with deep trauma, panic attacks, severe anxiety, depression, or symptoms that feel scary, please reach out for help. You deserve support that feels safe and steady. Now let's bring this into real life. You do not need an hour a day. You do not need a perfect morning routine. You do not need to buy a bunch of things. You can start with one practice, 1 minute of orienting, one hand on your heart, one slow breath, one body scan before bed, one gentle shake after a stressful call, one walk outside, one evening release. That is how we begin. And this is what Living Simpler is really about. It is not about making your life tiny. It is about making your life feel livable again. It is about creating simple daily rhythms that help your body trust you. It is about choosing health in a way that fits into your real life. It is about remembering that you are not a machine. You are a woman with a body, a heart, a nervous system, and a deep need for rest, rhythm, care, and peace. The Living Simpler app can help you make this practical. You can use it to check in with your mood, symptoms, sleep, movement, water, food, gratitude, habits, and calm practices. You can use the morning routine to start your day with more intention. You can use the evening routine to wind down. You can use the calm tools when your body needs support. You can track patterns and begin to understand what helps you feel more steady. And please remember, the goal is not to do every single thing every single day. The goal is to come back to yourself more often, and that might be the most healing practice of all. So before we close, let's do one simple somatic reset together. Wherever you are, as long as you're not driving, place both feet on the floor. Let your shoulders drop. Look around the room slowly. Notice 3 things you can see. Now place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take a slow breath in, let it out slowly. Again, breathe in, let it out. Now say to yourself, I'm here. Say, I can slow down. Say, my body is allowed to feel safe. Now notice your body. You don't have to fix anything. Just notice your feet, your breath, your hands, the space around you, this moment. That is somatic work. Simple, gentle, body-based, present. If this episode helped you, I'd love for you to download the Living Simpler app and start using it as your daily wellness rhythm. Let it help you check in with your body, calm your nervous system, track your habits, and build a life that supports your energy instead of draining it. And if you know another woman who has been living in stress, holding everything together, or trying to heal while still doing real life, please send this episode to her. Sometimes one simple tool can help someone feel less alone. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you remember this. You don't have to push through everything. You don't have to live disconnected from your body. You can begin again with one breath, one pause, one small rhythm, and one gentle moment of coming back to yourself. Until next week, keep living simpler.